All right, so here we are with some more unique entertainment, and this is titled "Kyla Goes Off About Missing Theo Vaughn After the Fallout of the Brendan Schaub Drama." And of course, Unique's got to put out these super long clips, and we're not gonna do all that, but we are gonna see what she has to say, because it's always gold, isn't it? Let's hear.
It's so funny how do you ever come across like even people you don't know, people you haven't necessarily like interacted with, but you're like, I'm so sure that on like a visceral level, our codes aren't gonna match.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I feel about Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, that
Like-
makes sense.
Whoa. That's a crazy thing to say, Kyla. And that's why she did set it up by saying, I've never met this person, but I can just tell that we wouldn't get along. And I think that's what a lot of people feel when they see you. You can sit there and say, oh, you've never met me. Yeah, well, we don't have to. If you can have that thought about Tony Hinchcliffe, we can certainly have that about you. We think you stink. But it's even weirder to say that to somebody like Esther, who was like Tony's first girlfriend, probably in his whole life, certainly in LA, okay? She dated that man. She probably banged that dude. Yikes. And here's Kyla saying this to Esther's face. I probably wouldn't get along with that guy. Well, most of us wouldn't get along with you. We think you stink. Let's hear some more.
Sense.
and it's not even because of his politics, his comedy. It has nothing to do. It has everything to do with. It's just something in my body like lights up in a way that's like. I don't think we're gonna get along.
I have that with so many people too. Actually, I totally relate to that.
But it could be false. Like it could be some like preconceived, like whatever it is in my head, and it's probably not true. I'm sure like he's a nice guy. I just have the like a no, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Tony will let you know. He's just a chill, weed smoking guy. He's just one of those cool guys. Nice guy. But I don't think so. I think a lot of us know better than that. And it's good that Kyla can read that just as well as most people. And she's a woman. Imagine what the rest of, the females feel. They probably think the same thing. Like, this is a catty bitch. This isn't even a man. There's something wrong with this guy. And then the history, like the green card marriage and all that shit, you're like, I'm not going to talk to this man. I have no interest in dating this man. There's no way I'd fall in love with this man. And that's why they are perpetually single.
I just feel that honestly, like the only time in Tony's life where he knew discipline is like when he was with me. And I feel like he needs it. Like, I feel like he needs the discipline from me.
I'll sit with the crew over there and just let you guys out.
Yeah, but if you guys haven't seen the Lion Meows video showing some vintage Tony Hinchcliffe clips, you get to see where he kisses Esther, and boy oh boy, Tony was as hideous as he's ever been. Just the grossest creature. And that shows the standard that Esther had. Even just for herself, the self-esteem. Bizarre. To date that thing, just weird. So strange.
It's at it, I'll prepare all the questions while I'll co-produce with the girls.
And I think, one thing about me is like, I'm such a nostalgia addict that it's like when I was so close to someone at such a special time, like that's a real connection for me, like anyone from high school, anyone from those early open mic years, like I just feel a strong connection there. But if you were to like compare any of my exes to Dave, it's like literally comparing Dave to a paperclip.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean that with no disrespect. It's just the way that he is as a human and the way we connect versus everyone else. It's like everyone else is paper clips.
Yeah, it does seem to be that basically anybody that does get involved with Tony or that Kill Tony podcast and they're of any value or standard, they do better than the show. They do better than Tony Hinchcliffe. They grow. They get into their own shit. I mean, Tristan Bowling is a prime example. If you guys pay any attention to the Legion of Skanks podcasts and that Gas Digital shit, he's from Kill Tony. He still has a golden ticket, I believe. Started comedy when he was like 16. The guy can rap. He's fast as shit. Very funny. Self-deprecating. Fun dude. And they don't introduce him as somebody from Kill Tony. Never. And that to me is more successful than Cam Patterson getting on SNL. Because it's like you can make the argument that he was seen on Kill Tony and plucked right from that. Or you could say, well, he was sort of touring a little bit with Shane Gillis, who definitely talks to Lorne Michaels. Maybe there's something there, and it has nothing to do with Tony Hinchcliffe or Kill Tony. There's arguments on both sides, but to see and hear somebody like a Kyla that's dated a Bobby, or Esther that's dated a Tony, and knowing that they both have definitely at least improved, no matter how shitty Kyla is, she's certainly improved from Bobby. Maybe there's something wrong with Tony, right? I know Bobby's gonna be single forever, but maybe there's something up with Tony. I mean, he had a fucking weird like afro. People didn't even like him in the open mic scene. He was a dickhead then. Same way he is now. So for him to sit there on the Butterly podcast and pretend to be this nice guy, yeah, you're nice to the guys that are funnier than you, or guys that could actually beat your fucking ass in real time. That's it. You'll shit on a fucking guy that rode his bike 37 days straight to be on, you know, your goofy little podcast. But anybody who knows Shane Gillis, yeah, of course you're going to be sweet to them. You're going to be nice to them. Because you want to integrate yourself into that group as well. Like a fucking snake. The snake that you've always been.
Useful for paper, but not for you.
Nothing against them, but just in that romantic way, it's like,
Yeah. You're an inanimate object that is neither good nor bad, but just an inanimate object.
yes, and the memories are there, and like, let's get into them. It's so fun. Period.
You know, when their exes, like, I've never been one to like fantasize or miss an ex in that way. To like, oh, I wonder what it would be like.
This is just insufferable, man. I don't know why they do it and put it out there. Like there's a need for this podcast. And I don't know if there's real people watching this. I cannot imagine sitting through this and being like, oh yeah, real insightful stuff. I mean, it's fucking brain rot nonsense. These two bitches talking about nothing. Get me out of here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm done with this.